And welcome back to part 2 of chapter 12 of my Thracia 776 Let's Play. Where we last left off, we were slogging our way through Dacia Forest on our way to where Sarum is, and he put a bunch of our units to sleep. How lovely. A bunch of brigands have stolen our stuff, so we have to get it back. Then we need to steal the ambush scroll from the brigand boss, visit the last house with Olwen, capture Sarum, and then we can end the chapter. That's actually a lot more than what I thought when you say it out loud. Oh well. You know, I don't think I really talked about it until now, but I really love how trading works in this game. You can trade as many times as you want, you can fiddle around with the menus as much as you want. There's a lot of screw-up insurance in there. Just isn't a thing with other Fire Emblems. Like, you can, exit the trading menu and continue trading again. You just can't really do that in other Fire Emblems. I wish they did, because sometimes your fingers slip and you hit the wrong button by accident. And, oh, man, I really hate it when stuff like that happens. It's actually something I run into a lot when I play on Dev Pro. Yeah, I play Yu-Gi-Oh! Just, well, not anymore, because Pendulum Monsters suck my... whatever. But when I played Dev Pro, when I played Dev Pro, I really hated how if I pressed the wrong button by accident, and it was something that didn't immediately make my opponent react, then I couldn't take it back. Like, just stuff like that. Like, saying I want to activate a card in response to something when I didn't mean to. I mean, my opponent isn't waiting for me to do anything. Or, well, they're waiting for me to make a decision still. It's not like they have to react to my attempted reaction, you know? So, that's all. I wish there was more stuff like that in games. Not really asking for an undo button, but, well, I mean, just as a thought, imagine if movement was always final. That would suck, wouldn't it? Let's hope it doesn't go to that. And in hindsight, thinking about this chapter, and also about a kind of funny video I put out of my second run through chapter 15, which I haven't gotten to yet, I probably just could have dealt with Sarum much easier if I kind of just had Karen fly all the way to the left, use a torch, and then worked like Fergus there and had him take, capture Sarum is what I'm saying, with the Brave Sword or something. Actually, what I'm thinking about, I don't know if Karen can fly that far. You know? I don't know if she can. I think she would need a movement star or need to already start on the left, and she can do that. I don't know if it's something I could do in one turn, but maybe two, and if I didn't do it in one turn, where I leave Karen, it would be right in a bunch of units. They'd probably kill her. You know, I'm learning all sorts of things that, when I finish this, I almost want to play the game right again, because when you stop and talk about the game like this, in an informative stance, you really get something. Discovering all sorts of hindsights here, of things I could have done better or improved on. I want to see if that'll pay off. Bishop Sarum. Yes, Tina? Here, I made some dinner for you. It's cold out, so I made something warm. Thank you. It's dangerous outside at night. You should go to sleep. Yes. Are you worried about your sister? You said her name was Safie. Don't worry, you will see her again. I will help you look for her once my wounds are healed. Really? Thank you, Bishop Sarum. Good night. Aw, wasn't that cute there? That's basically there to tell you that in the next chapter, the Gaiden chapter, you're going to want to bring Safie to recruit Tina. You'll see when I get to that. Oh man, Brighton is getting attacked now. Oh, I should probably somehow deal with those brigands. If only my units weren't all asleep over there. Oh, and speaking of asleep, you may have actually noticed from the last part that Sarum used his sleep staff on Leafus, but it missed. Yeah, I ran some calculations, and I'm pretty sure that was like a 13% chance of happening. So, if you really wanted to stretch it, you maybe could make the argument that you could get through this chapter without someone being put to sleep if you ran through it really quickly and just got really lucky, but I don't know, I can't see it happening. This brigand has stolen 2 iron blades and a battle axe, so I'm kind of thinking of What's the best way you can weaken this guy so I can capture him? I want that stuff back, god damn it. Oh, for cripe's sake, Selfina, you didn't have to crit that guy. Ah. Ah. Oh, well, at least he didn't steal like a fire sword or something. Iron blades and battle axes I can replace, but stuff like that is really damn rare. Still, man, that sucks. Makes me wish that there was an option to like, kind of like parody from Fire Emblem 10, where it was an optional thing instead of a 9 where it activated all the time. If there was like an option to like lower your crit rate to 0 while you're attacking, maybe like a skill that did that, like something similar to like a, oh, what was it called? That kind of dummy skill that Boyd and Grail had in the first chapter of 9. I think it was called Discipline, but that was also a skill in 10, and it had a completely different effect. But I don't know, maybe I'm just getting confused with something else. But something like that would be cool, although I guess it would take away from a lot of the randomness of Fire Emblem. And that randomness is a good thing, you know? So let me just skip the rest of my turn here, as all I'm doing is just attacking these two brigands here. And I'll skip ahead to where I start fighting the boss. Oh right, one other thing about staffs I didn't mention. If a staff misses, it doesn't take a use. So even if this guy misses you 3 times in a row, it doesn't deplete any of his uses. He can still put you to sleep. Well, on the plus side, if once you get staffs, it means the same for you at least, so at least it's fair and it's bullshit. Oh well. The boss is not super hard to take care of. I have a bit of trouble, mostly because all my big guys are, well, out of commission. Just have Laura steal this, and Karen will take him out, or try to capture him, which was not such a super great decision in hindsight. All this boss has is a iron axe, which you'll get from the poison axe, and a hammer. Not really in desperate need at the moment, and yeah, I basically just wasted a move there. And this guy is a vulnerary, so he'll just heal himself. But, oh wait, I think to myself, Shiva can just kill him with a Thunder Sword. Yeah, let's see how that turns out. Oh, you've just gotta be kidding me. Oh boy. Well, vulneraries heal you all the bunch, and they do the same for enemies. I suppose I can't complain, but I will. God damn it, Thracia 776! And I'm just gonna skip over the enemy turn, because all that happens is a brigand moves and the boss heals himself. So, save a bit of time here. You know, probably should have had Laura steal that vulnerary, you know, so the boss doesn't heal himself again. You know, just in case. I mean, Laura has super high evade. It's not like this guy is in any danger of killing her. I should make a hindsight counter or something. You know what? I'm going to start doing that from now. Whenever I show up in this video saying I wish I had, or maybe I should have done this instead, I'm going to put a little counter in a caption. You know, I'm going to start here with that. So this is hindsight counter number 1. And you know, actually, I should start doing this with just all the games I do. I'm going to start doing the hindsight counter. Yeah. It'll be fun. Trust me. It's going to be like a huge number by the end. And I'm already like a 2/5 of the way, or almost like a half of the way through this game. Sleeping guys can't really contribute to your team that much, but they can hold your stuff somehow. I mean, I don't even, like, are they wearing backpacks, or... Actually, you know what? I'm just going to stop that line of reasoning, because it's just going to make me think of that short from The Legend of Zelda. I don't want Miyamoto sneaking up behind me to kill me because I found out his secret. Oh god, is he behind me now? He's from Japan. Everyone from Japan is a ninja. There could be ninjas in my room right now. Holy crap. And I'm okay! I guess. Well, that came out of nowhere. But really, rest of this chapter is kill boss, capture Salem, have Olwen go to house. Not really much to talk about here. So, I'm going to speed it up. When it comes to capturing Salem, it can be a bit tricky because he's on a fuck you tile, otherwise known as the plus 30, plus 10 defense gate. And he does have Yachtsmagan. His stats are overall pretty low, so he can't really do much to you with it, but it does have that 10% crit chance that you should just basically keep wary of. I would say that the best way to capture Salem is probably to use Fergus with the Brave Sword, but I don't got Fergus. I mean, Shiva could use the Brave Sword, but I didn't take it from Fergus when I left him over there. But aside from all that, the fact that magic ignores the fuck you tile's plus 10 defense makes Olwen a pretty good candidate to catch him. Just use Dime Thunder and actually have Olwen pop a Holy Water and have her use Dime Thunder, and you could feasibly do it pretty easily, but I didn't do that. And I'm not putting that on the hindsight counter because, well, because it's basically just part of the bigger one, which is ways in which I could have better captured Salem than using Shiva and Karen to do so, but, well, I ended up with it, so I guess I can't talk about it too much or complain or anything. I mean, I asked for it. Also, if you're going to have your mounted units go over to where that house is, you have to have them dismount because the mountain in the way will block their progress unless they're promoted. I don't know, something about mountains doesn't really make sense to them. Horses don't like them, apparently. So, rather than watch me or listen to me narrate over my fumbling attempts to capture Salem, let's just get this thing over with so I can post this video up. Damn, I'm such a frickin' idiot in this game. Leaf, this seems to be the hideout of a band of thieves. Perhaps we should clear them out while it's still dark. Yes, but aren't the troops exhausted? We should only take those who are still able to fight. Around 5 people, maybe. Okay, let's go. The villagers would appreciate it. Lord Leaf! Marita, is it really you? What are you doing here? I'm surprised as well. I never thought I'd find you or the people of Fianna so quickly. Marita, forgive me. Because of me, Evel... No, it's not your fault. It was my weakness. If I hadn't lost to the sword's power. Marita, I promise I'll rescue Evel. I'll save her with my own hands. Then I'll go with you. I'll become stronger, so please take me with you. Of course, we can't return to Manster now, but we will go back someday. We'll save Evel together, Marita. Yes, Lord Leaf. Aw, how touching. Anyway, thanks for watching this video. I'll probably do my narration for 12X, which will be very short in the next day or two. Like, I mean, it's going to be really short. Most of the chapter is me just running from place to place. I'll just probably just fast forward most of it. But anyway, if you liked the video, please like. If you want to see more of this stupid stuff, subscribe, leave a comment, please. And I'll see you guys in chapter 12X. Remember, Omega loves all of you that actually watch my vids. If you don't watch my vids and just talk about me, that kind of breaks my heart a bit.